WGEM News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Dylan Austin.
And I'm Mackenzie Henderson. Firefighters in the Quincy Fire Department say they have a serious problem. There is just not nearly enough of them.
They say crews are having to work 80 to 100-hour weeks to fill the gaps and make sure that there are enough people to respond to calls. But even still, they're being forced to make some cutbacks because of budget cuts.
WGEM's Blake Salmon is standing by live in Quincy with more on that. Blake.
Dylan and Mackenzie, one of the biggest examples of those cutbacks is right behind me. That is the fire station. It's number 6 at 24th and Cedar. Firefighters I talked to today say for the past 3 weeks, it's been closed multiple times per week, and they say it's having an effect on their effectiveness. When a house fire broke out at 922 North 8th Street this morning, firefighters say Engine 6 was supposed to respond, but it couldn't.
And it was shut down, and so it really increased our response time to the structure fire this morning.
Firefighters Union President Jerry Mast says it backs them into a corner.
When we're shutting trucks down because of manpower, then we have no room for air. So when we have an equipment malfunction or anything like that that shuts another truck down, or even a call that pulls that truck out of the area, we're now down 2 trucks.
He says right now they have 55 firefighters, while they'd like to have around 60. He says 57 is the minimum number they can effectively operate with.
I know that there's a shortage of staff in almost every kind of establishment around here, but I feel like it would be the consensus to get that staffed faster than like a restaurant.
Heather Summers lives just down the street from Station 6. She says the closures are concerning.
There's a lot of life on this side of town. There's, I have heard sirens, a lot that need to be addressed. The college is right there, you know, obviously plenty of churches.
Mast says they've done their best to fill the trucks, but what's happening isn't sustainable.
And we need to make sure that we're taking care of our families, our mental health, and serving the public at the same time. And we can't do that at the level of manning that we're at currently.
Now, we've reached out to Quincy Fire Chief Bernard Valkamp as well as Quincy Mayor Mike Trope for comment about this issue. We have not gotten a response at this time. Live in Quincy, I'm Blake Salmon, WGEM News.
All right, thank you so much, Blake. And one way to help ease the situation would be mandatory hire backs, which involves pulling people in on their off time. Mass says the city could do that, but it would involve going into negotiations with the union, and so far they haven't chosen to go that route.